good afternoon, and welcome to Tori Time on Top P&B. I remain your host, Aroko Tom, and today we dey give una bumper to bumper gist. Gist wey go make una shake, gist wey go make una think, and this one they even call am last giddy gist on Top Tori Time today. And obviously, on Top Today Tori Time, I no dey alone. I dey with my oga at the top. My oga wey dey do his boys well. Oga Abel, the CEO of Ogbonge Amebo. Oga Abel, welcome to Tori Time.
Thank you, Tom. Good afternoon, everybody, and good afternoon, all of you in this studio there. And I believe, say, they enjoy myself. Now, only today remain, tomorrow weekend don't start again.
You know, say, I not dey enjoy myself because you never put hand for my pocket. The moment you put your hand for my pocket with prayers, I go start to dey enjoy myself.
But the problem is your pocket get full. Say they put hand inside pocket, they leak. So what do you now do? Go and pack your pocket.
God forbid. God forbid. You don't do. So make we dive into the first story where we get on Top Tori Time. Because as you know, on Top Tori Time not the day. And on Top Tori Time, the Lagos State Internal Revenue Service, they don't disclose, say the new tax law empowers state revenue agencies to recover unpaid taxes by seizing funds from the bank accounts of employers, friends, business partners, tenants, and other third parties connected to a tax defaulter. So, as LIRS don't talk, other people get something to talk about them. So, make we see the video.
I wasn't planning on making a video today, but here we go. This new tax law is significantly worse than we thought it was. It really is. This is from Gazette Nigeria. I saw this on Instagram. Check this out. Lagos State Internal Revenue Service has disclosed that the new tax law empowers state revenue agencies to recover unpaid taxes by seizing funds from the bank accounts of employers, friends, business partners, tenants, and other third parties connected to a tax defaulter. So right now, if my homeboy, my best friend owes Lagos State can now go in my bank account. Yeah. Lagos State Internal Revenue Service informed Lagos residents and business owners that the new Tax Administration Act authorizes the service to deduct outstanding taxes from rent payments, as well as from accounts belonging to business partners, family members, and friends who hold money on behalf of a defaulting taxpayer. All they have to do is decide that the money is my account, belongs to my homeboy. It's Nigeria. What are we going to do? I explained this, right? The World Economic Forum just wrapped up a couple of days ago, and in 2019, right before COVID, the last thing they had before COVID was by the year 20.
Okay, so we don't see what they talk about the tax reform. And Oga Abel, before you get your own opinion on top this matter, you know, say on top social media, plenty church day. So make we see some of the church way they on top social media on top this matter. One person say, the claim that the Lagos tax law lets the government take taxes from friends or anyone close to you is a misunderstanding or exaggeration of how the legal provisions work. What is real is a legal recovery mechanism targeting money held by third parties for a taxpayer who has not paid taxes due, not just arbitrary seizure from random people's accounts. Another one say, the bigger problem that I don't believe a lot of people think about is that these CEOs and boardroom people are not making these moves without the support of ordinary people, such as their employees. They are not just flipping a switch in the boardroom to make it all happen. They have employees following orders to initiate these actions. Another one, because he talks, say, can't be totally real or logical, then the law would have to define who or what friends are. Tinubu is my friend. Dangote is my friend also. Oga Abel, you don't see him. If they don't collect tax from my friend, I bet me they take note. Tinubu is my friend. Dangote is my friend also. What do you think about this story with the ground?
Well, you know, this tax reform bill, it don't get so many controversies. And you can say the latest one will come out now, the gazetted copy where they talk about they get another one where the one where they pass. Even yesterday here, Senator Odume did for channels, he talked about this same thing. And he just said, he see those gazetted copy and then we will see them pass with that. So, which means they need to bring that back, try to see how they will solve the issue. But my question always remains, see, this whole issue from from the common man to the top, you see a whole lot of controversies. Why did they put everybody for inside chaos like that? The reason why I talk like that is say people who are in charge of why they don't come out clearly and tell people what you really want tax. Say, okay, now so I want to make this, now so this is the now so I want, now so we want to collect the money, now so we want to collect the one, now so we want to make this, and this how we want to spend it. Simple. But again, other people go see to say, how you go dey collect so much from people? Because other people still get argument, people say, why they collect so much from people who be saying they provide anything for? Why? And again, the people who in the office there, to be honest, even the presidency, with all due respect, now slave to the citizen, because the reason why you are there to serve. Abi, as a president, you are there to serve the country. So if this
they not be slave. They are servants. Now servants they be.
They are servants. They are servants. They are there to serve the people. So if the people now say they don't want the tax, they don't want to pay tax, you want force them to pay tax. If they come and say they don't want to pay tax, let me show them. You go force them. You don't go force them to pay tax. But what they are retracting now. But what I'm saying now is, why the controversies? Why don't you come out clearly say there's no any conspiracy? Why would I not come and say, okay, this is the main, or I don't get any motive behind? Come and say, okay, now so this thing, now so this thing, now so one to make it clear. All what thing the Nigerian citizens they look for, not just transparency. That's all. Because I'm not sure say anybody will complain. Just be transparent. And that's all. Just be transparent. But now you say so many this one will come say, see one copy. Different copies is circulated according to what Senator Dume talked yesterday. Different copies of this tax this thing, and but Senate they look up to and they say that still they go. Yesterday, I think they took it off. They are feeling today they are going to go on with the song. So let's see how far the whole thing will go. But I still strongly believe say this government can do better than this.
Okay. So our message to the Lagos State government and our message to Nigerian government now say, I beg, let's do better than this. Let's be transparent with the Nigerian people. And they say they say make we come to equity with clean hands. So they beg the LIRS and their oga, Mr. Ayodele Sube, make them come out and make them talk, say, yes, we dey come to now with clean hands, and we, as we take talk am, now so it go be. Well, you know, say on top Tori time not a day. For our next story wey dey ground, ex-Ogun local government chair, they don remove am for demanding his direct allocation. Wale Adedayo don speak after court victory, and he don call on EFCC to monitor handling of accounts by governors. May we see the video.
An ex-local government chairman was impeached. For context, it was the local government chairman in Ogun State who questioned that allocations were not trickling down to local government for them to be able to work. We're just there. We just come to office and go back home. So, and then the next thing that happened to him was they arranged his impeachment. Mr. Wale Adedayo, how are you doing today?
Initially, the secretary to the state government, Mr. Tokumo Talabi, he wrote a petition to the DSS in Abeokuta. I was invited and I was detained for 3 days. I was released on the 4th day. After the DSS released me, the police came to my hometown in Ijebu to pick me up again. I spent a day at around the state police headquarters. The following day, I was charged in court because they claimed I was lying, that they were releasing money to the local government. In their allegation, I was lying. It was on that basis I was charged to the Chief Magistrate Court in Abeokuta, and that case is still pending. I had to be sent to the prison. I was in Abeokuta prison for 3 days. I spent 3 days in Abeokuta prison. At some point, Chief Babalola Chambers in Ibadan was brought in as the prosecutor to come and because they said they don't believe in that the police will not do a proper prosecution. So they went to Ibadan to get Chief Babalola to come and be the prosecutor. The somewhere along the line too, Chief Babalola's chamber withdrew from bringing, because I think they came about 3 or 4 times. They kept adjourning the matter, but the matter is still in court up to now.
Were you unpicked like others were unpicked and given tickets? You go and become.
That's
How did you become?
I would rather say yes. Don't know because I think at the primary I came second or third. I think I came
Okay,
second
not
or
first.
third. So no, I came second. I came second. The first person was
Okay.
disqualified. Instead of picking me, the third person was picked. Then later they dropped that one to come and pick me again. Because the governor was adamant that no, whether that cannot be. Maybe he saw what was going to happen. I don't know. He was adamant that no. But I think there were a lot of pressures on him from here and there. Eventually, I was declared as a candidate. So that's what happened.
So after becoming chairman, what then gave you the
Okay, so we don't see this story and we don't see wetin dey ground, but you know say on top social media cho dey dey. So make we see some of the cho wey they get on top this particular story. One person say, I did not know you, sir, but I applaud you and I pray Providence and the universe will be extra kind on you. Not many of us have the courage to speak. To be in the party in the first place means you're not a saint, but at least you have the right ideology. And the world needs the right ideology. And now I can say, what was the ruling of the Supreme Court to reinstate him, or what is about the allocation? And that one say, I wonder why videos like this won't get much engagement. These are the videos that are supposed to go viral. Another person constantly talk say, the only action Mr. President should seize the allocation to the state if they seize local government money. So now wetin this guy gets to talk on top this story. But Oga Abel, wetin you think about this particular story wey dey ground? Are local governments really autonomous for this our country?
Now, even where I won't go with that. Nigeria story just be like Indian movie. Where you go see say Rashid apply to go fall from upstairs. You go see they run from market till you come catch ticket. Go run from agriculture. You go see they form our building now for central area. You see the guy go run from Gwagwalada, you reach central area, catch ticket before the guy go reach there. Now the Nigerian story is quite unfortunate. Now just now when they talk it not pass local government autonomy. I should be the allocation supposed to direct the local government. I believe what they talk. From
Yes.
federal to local government direct. Nobody say you go the state government before you pass over. So when they come with the one with the go the money when if he asks the don't problem. Maybe the problem with the always get and our constitution. It can't make governors so powerful when we say that the powers they get only God know how in fact how they execute that. And you're not supposed to be like that. This man I don't narrate keep program. What if be offense? Now to ask say okay in monetize the offense. Apart from that, not the best. So now from there on that go there. But and the way they even the way the politicians they even they do the thing, come be like see na military the two. Sorry to say. Because each military regime go say the other people around. For democracy, the other people around go and do this. You know the place penalty or you go set you up or you go do one thing or you go do. It's not supposed to be like that. It's not. And according to how can we build a country where we say, we maintain or respect the rule of law? This one, and then they set up, and then they break up. Just like they talk about police. And then they say, and then it's the break up. So it's not supposed to be like that. And sometimes I just think that guy, that local government chairman, with in fact, it's quite unfortunate. For him to even sleep for prison, how many? 2 days, I mean
3 days.
Sit down and narrate the story. It's quite unfortunate. Let me say be thief. Let me say thief or do one thing. They go look at. Honestly, now if I want to talk, I will talk past or go beyond the boundary. It's so annoying.
Okay.
I just try home myself because I want to say go, but I just try home myself.
No wahala. Well, on top this story, that former local government chairman Wale Adedayo, who will be the former local government chairman of Ijebu East local government for Ogun State, and like they talk, the courts the man don't they celebrate because courts don't come and talk say now him actually win that particular case and say then don't nullify impeachment and say it they null and void as they talk am. And also the court don't award 30 million naira in general damages, and they don't order the payment of the full entitlement as a former chairman. However, because his tenure had already expired by the time of the judgment, the court could not reinstate him into office. And he don't come out say, abego, make them look into the coffers of these governors and government accounts to make sure say the government they do the right thing by giving the local governments their due allocation instead of hoarding or keeping their due allocation. So I think we'll call on Prince Dapo Abiodun to come up with something, you know, and to give this local government chairman the money where they due to them. Well, you know, say we need to clear our throats, we need to stretch our legs, we need to find something to drink. So I go advise you make una hold una zobo or make we toss Gary for inside mouth with small kunu because Tori time. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Tori Time on top PNB TV. Well, as now know, on top Tori Time, time not the day, and I remain your host, Aroko Tom, and obviously, as now know, my guy at the top, my CEO of Amebo on top Tori Time, and better Tori analysis, Ogaibel, still there with us. And for our next story, we don't see one wey happen for Lagos. They say policemen don dey one scene for ongoing protest over demolition where they carry out for different parts of Lagos State, and they don dey shoot tear gas to do it that they call dispersing of protesters where they gathered at the State House of Assembly. And this matter dey very, very concerning to many Nigerians because they wonder wetin dey go on for we country and how we go fit view this particular story. Well, Oga, before we even talk anything on top social media, I want to get your own opinion on top this story because we don't talk about the Makoko issue, we don't talk about different issues. So what do you think about this one?
The thing they confuse me most times because when they talk this thing every time.
You don't forget, see, Oga, why it not go confuse you? They say when you they try understand the problem where we get for this weak country, say now you feel crazy if you want to try understand them. So I feel say I go try tell you not try understand the story, just narrate them the way it be.
Who give them approval to go build that building demolish? Even if you want to demolish building, I think there should be compensation. And no matter to dialogue with the people who don't build out there because people like you, people get a house, most like you say you got the money, you don't give them where to go, or you don't give them compensation, maybe give them money to go find somewhere to rent or buy a house. You just need to go like that. It's not done anywhere. No, in other this country, you say they will collect something for your hand by force, which is not supposed to be like that. That one is by the way. Down to police, because I think that the focus with that, the protesters where the police they use tear gas. There are other countries or in the Western world. When the police they make if they protest, police they guide those who they protest because now their constitutional rights to protest. Police will guide them, protest so that they will get to protest, go where they want to, then end their grievances and go. Not be say police will come, say person will come one thing, you will come use tear gas or use gun take hit the person, do one thing. They flex muscles for citizens. See bandits, they bush, they terrorize, they don't be flex muscles there. How many people they kidnap? Even police said, why did they even kidnap police? I don't know, it's possible. Now for them with some agents carry how they call carry the cane, they flog this woman. Police landed.
Well, Ogaibel, you know this kind of thing, it is quite unfortunate because sometimes we they wonder what thing they happen. Any small power where they give anybody, the person go take and pass where it's supposed to take and. Exactly. Now the matter where they there. And one thing where we go advise the Nigerian police and police for Lagos State and also the Commissioner of Police Olohun Dare Moshood Jimo for Lagos State. Now say, I beg. Make you talk to these officers, make them do the right thing, make them realize say their work not be to protect who dey power, but na to protect the citizens, because who dey power na servants of the citizens. Well, right now we go to our next story and our last story. And our last story wey dey ground na say concerned citizens for Lagos State, they don go NAFDAC office for Isolo to kick against the sale of sachet alcohol drinks and demand a total ban on sachet alcohol, which they don talk say e dey hazardous to the health of Lagos people and Nigerians. Abeg, make we see the video. Okay, so they don't talk say no more pelebe. They say no more sachet alcohol. But you know, say on top social media, many comments they did. So make we see the comments on top this particular Tori wey dey ground. One person say, I support them. Another one say something they will all still drink at the spot. Another person comes to say, Mommy Esther Igbekele have seen this vision for years now. Another one say the sachets full their pockets like this. Another person comes to come and say, funny enough, now the people wey drink am dey protest. Who want protest before? Not be the people wey drink am, because the thing not to affect their system. So they don't come, they say enough is enough. They say make una help us save our own lives, since we not fit save them by ourselves. Okay, Ibe, what do you think about this story with the ground?
You know, so the reason why now have come out with this bad thing, we say this sachet thing, it is very easy to put. The locally, they just do two type this thing. They just produce it locally, anyhow, put it inside sachet singular. So it's very easy to produce. And over the years, the study don't say, young people they die, they get this liver problem and what? Based on why? Trace down to this sachet alcohol drink where they drink soup. Which is a very big problem. Now they're going ahead to tell you know, this one a counter protest. The first people protest, they say no, they want this thing back. Why this other one come and say yes? This thing for MAN, the chairman and the president for MAN, which is manufacturing agency of Nigeria also. The president come out, he talks say if they ban the sachet this thing for Nigeria, say where the economy goes down, no job, will lose their job and what? Okay, now do you want to compare that to the health of the citizen? Now the two things don't need to be weighed now. This one now health, the other one now say that job. Okay, make you live and people, and we cannot, because over the years now so we can trace how they don't create awareness, they do jingle for TV and radio. 18 years, you cannot take this above 18 that can take it. They don't do some seminars like that. But still yet, people see they go to the wrong hand. Small children they go to buy that certain thing, they buy the thing. So now, what do you expect now that to if not to ban the thing? And I think that's the way to go. Because first and foremost, the health now is the first important thing. Say that you know, go die like before you work. You must die like before you work. So the health is the most important thing. So I strongly stand on NAFDAC side, say that ban should stand, because that is the only way. Let me say it, because even apart from the alcohol setting, this small thing. What is waiting is the poison when they put inside that thing, when they say now drink, when people they go they drink, they buy. Even adults will still affect them. When they go buy things, they drink. So for me, I prefer say when they scrap that thing, because it go very difficult. Somebody for one local place. They say they don't, but you need to get out resources. They come carry something, put them, then put drink inside. Any of those they are drink, put their inside, then kick up.
What's that they call shake me?
Yeah, but actually, I just print the line on. Use your sealing machine. Just seal it. Just do the seal pure water. You just seal it. Then start the sell. This country now only God that they have. If you know what you they consume, if you look at it, you think actually God is real. Because if people take small thing for nothing, you're gonna do people working in a mass there. I'm telling you. Is it from now I've been that they say Apple, where they go do something you stay to Apple?
Not be Ogaibel, not be on top the same Tori time. When we show say that was day before yesterday, when we bring our video when they use cement, take they even preserve beans. So waiting, so the prayer now say, may God help us. But on top God helping us, make we help ourselves and make the madam, the boss of NAFDAC, Professor Mojisola Christiania Adeyeye, make she help us, and also the Director General of MAN, that's Manufacturing Agency of Nigeria, President and Chairman Otumba Francis Meshioye, and Director General Shegun Ajayi Kadir, make them look into this matter and make them know, say, the life of Nigerians is more important than the economic effect where this thing go get on the country. So, Oga Abel, thank you so much. I know say if I leave you make you talk this story, you go talk am from today till next week. So make we just leave am where e dey now like this. Oga Abel, thank you so much for your detailed analysis on top this particular Tori way dey ground. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure.
Always a pleasure. Well, you know, say on top Tori time not a day. So we don't come to the end of Tori time on top P&B TV. And for more insight on top our interesting Tori, make you follow us on all our social media platforms. On YouTube at Politics&BusinessTV.English, on Facebook at Politics&BusinessTV.English, on Instagram at PNBTV_English, and on X at PNBTV_ENG. For myself and our entire team on top Tori time for P&B TV, we say make una stay safe, make una not fight, make una not drink when una dey drive, and if una dey drink, make una not drive. For myself and our entire team, including my Oga at the top, Oga Abel, we say bye for now.